Is this England's most famous hill? And if so, why? So today we're exploring Roseberry Topping to see why and if it's the most famous hill in North Yorkshire and why it's named after the Norse god Odin. The walk takes its toll on some people more than others.
So this unique hill is directly linked to the 7th century folklore story about a young royal called Prince Oswy, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And a prophet told his mother that he would die by drowning on his very first birthday. So desperately she fled to the top of the summit to get as far away from rivers and oceans. But he found himself near some fresh water and ended up actually fulfilling the prophecy. So Roseberry Topping has its distinct shape from a combination of a 1912 mining collapse and natural erosion. And Othinisberg directly translates to Odin's Hill in English. Now what makes this absolutely wild is that this is the only location in the entirety of Britain that is named after the chief Norse god Odin.
So the walk from the car park so far has been nice and easy on this standard gravel road. But I didn't quite realise how tall it was going to be, but I can now see that the closer I've gotten.
So if you decide to visit this peak, just remember that it is full of ancient tragedy and history with Viking gods.
Well, which bit are you hugging?
I can hug this bit. What are we?
Pleased to meet you, hugging trees. Yeah.
Hugging trees together. That's what you do in the northeast of England.
What's your name?
Harry.
Pleased to meet you, Harry. I'm Joe.
Nice to meet you, Joe. You wouldn't get this down south. I don't think the camera quite does the justice of how steep this is. So for us sane people, there are steps, and for the more vertically inclined, there is this horrific looking path, but we shall take the steps. It's quite deceptive how steep this is. It is a workout. I am sweating. Oh. One times bird of prey. Now this is your time for your photo opportunities.
People have lived around the hill for over 8,000 years.
That was an unexpected sight. Guys, this is why you also need a proper camera, because down there, which you probably can't see on this camera, are a bunch of cows. But this, let's get it in. This is the advantages of a DSLR. So for them photo ops, make sure you've got a proper camera. So if you're someone with a decent level of fitness, you won't find this too difficult. The terrain is not particularly tough. It's not massively tricky like some of the places in the Lake District. Provided you catch it on a dry day, a pair of trainers should be absolutely fine. If this is your first time doing a hike or a walk up a big hill or something, it might be a bit of a struggle. But again, I'd say absolutely beginner friendly. Beginner friendly with a big asterisk. What's your thoughts, Patricia?
It's worth it, but I am extremely unfit. I'm like less than a beginner.
Kilometers to get here.
Okay.
Yes guys, so we have peaked Roseberry Topping, and the question we set out to answer was, is this England's most famous hill? And if so, why? I'll let you guys decide. So a lot of the rock faces up here have all sorts of markings carved in, just like many rock faces. Got many initials, many messages, different teams turning up here. Once you have peaked Roseberry Topping, if you do decide to follow off on more different trails, there's plenty for you to do. Nearly. If you guys enjoyed this one, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.